If you think you need to spend hundreds, or even thousands of dollars for a garden that looks like this, you are mistaken. I was determined to get that high-end boutique garden look, without the insane price tag. So I challenged myself to use items almost exclusively from the Dollar Tree, and I totally did it. Don't scroll away, because these are not expensive items from a fancy catalog. I made everything you see right here with supplies that cost just a few dollars. I built this entire luxury paradise using Dollar Tree finds. And today, I'm going to let you in on all 25 of my secrets. These decorative and functional DIYs completely transformed my space into a high-end oasis that will absolutely shock you. So if you're ready for a magical transformation, hit that subscribe button, and let's get started. We're kicking things off with a project that will make your neighbors think you hired a landscape designer. DIY 1, the hanging solar lamp. First up are these stunning hanging solar lamps that create the most perfect high-end ambiance in your garden in the evenings. For this, all you need are some of Dollar Tree's wire wreath frames, a few of their garden solar lights, and some chain or twine for hanging. It's so easy to do. You just take the top part of the solar light off its plastic stake. It usually just pops right off. Then, using a strong adhesive like E6000, you secure the solar light to the center of the wire wreath frame. You can leave the frame as is, or for an even more upscale look, wrap it with some faux moss or paint it matte black. Attach your chain, hang them from a tree branch or a shepherd's hook, and just let them charge in the sun. When night falls, these simple items transform into gorgeous glowing orbs that look like they came from a high-end lighting store. They gently illuminate your pathways, and add a touch of pure magic. It's an incredible impact for just a few dollars. DIY 2, glowing watering can feature. Okay, this next project is pure whimsical magic. You've probably seen versions of this online for a fortune, but we're making it for next to nothing. We're creating a glowing watering can that looks like it's pouring a stream of magical lights into your flower bed. Grab one of those cute metal or plastic watering cans from Dollar Tree's garden section, and a string of battery-operated fairy lights. If you can't find the lights at Dollar Tree, they are super affordable online. Carefully thread the string of lights through the spout of the watering can, letting them cascade out like water. You might need to gently widen the holes a bit, but it's an easy fix. Secure the battery pack inside the can, hidden from view. Then just hang the watering can from a shepherd's hook, so the lights spill over your favorite flowers. At night, it creates this breathtaking illusion of sparkling water. It is one of the most commented on features in my garden, and it never fails to get a gasp from visitors. DIY 3, solar-powered tiki torches. Traditional tiki torches are great, but the fuel can be messy, not to mention expensive. This hack gives you the same tropical vibe, but uses clean, free solar power. It's safer, cheaper, and looks incredibly You'll need the classic bamboo tiki torches from Dollar Tree, and you guessed it, more of those amazing solar lights. This is almost too easy. Just remove the fuel canister and the wick from the top of the tiki torch. Then take one of the solar stake lights, remove the stake part, and the solar top should fit perfectly right into the opening of the torch. You can line a walkway with them, or group a few together in a large planter filled with sand or rocks for stability. They provide a beautiful warm glow all evening long with zero effort. It's that perfect, resort-style lighting on a serious budget. DIY Tour Whimsical Toadstool Lights. This next DIY adds a touch of playful luxury to your flower beds, and looks like something straight out of a designer garden catalog. We're making adorable glowing toadstool. For this cute little project, you'll need solar stake lights, and some of the small plastic bowls from the party section at Dollar Tree. The little dessert bowls work perfectly. Use a strong waterproof glue to attach a bowl upside down on top of each solar light. To really take them to the next level, you can paint the bowls before you attach them. A classic red with white polka dots is fun and whimsical, or you could go for a sophisticated metallic gold or copper for a more artistic look. Place them in clusters in your flower beds, and at night, the light glows through the bowls, creating these magical little mushrooms that are just delightful. DIY Torv, elegant outdoor table lamp. Let's bring some of that cozy indoor feeling outside with a chic and functional outdoor table lamp. This is perfect for those evenings spent on the patio. Grab a tall glass vase from the floral section, a solar light, and something to act as a lampshade. I find that one of the clear scallop plastic buckets from the party section works beautifully when turned upside down. You might also want a can of your favorite spray paint to make it look extra luxe. First, take the solar light and detach it from its stake. If you want, you can paint the top of the solar light and the vase to match. Once dry, glue the solar light securely to the top opening of the vase. Let it charge in the sun, and then in the evening simply place the plastic bucket upside down over the light. It diffuses the light beautifully, creating a soft ambient glow. It looks so expensive, people will be shocked when you tell them it's a DIY. Alright, that's our first set of 5 DIYs, all focused on creating that luxurious ambient lighting. Which one are you most excited to try first? Let me know in the comments below. Now, let's move on to planters and greener. DIYing tour of some Sikhs. Faux stone and concrete planters. High-end stone planters can cost a fortune, but this hack will give you the exact same look. This is one of the most effective transformations you can do. Start with any of the basic plastic planters from Dollar Tree. The secret weapon here is textured spray paint. You can find spray paints that mimic stone or concrete at any hardware store, and one can will be enough for a whole collection of planters. Make sure your planters are clean and dry. Then give them a couple of light coats of the textured spray paint. The transformation is immediate and absolutely stunning. Those cheap, shiny plastic pots suddenly look heavy, rustic, and incredibly expensive. Group them together to create a designer-inspired cluster on your patio. DIYing tour of 7 French country plant baskets. For a softer, more rustic, chic look, let's make some French country-inspired plant baskets. This adds so much warmth and texture. You'll need some of the woven baskets from Dollar Tree's storage sections. To give them that rich, aged look, we're going to use a little bit of wood stain. You don't need anything fancy, even some craft paint in a watery brown wash can work. Just brush a light coat of stain onto the basket. Let it dry completely, and then simply place a potted plant inside. Just be sure to keep your plant in its original plastic pot so you don't ruin the basket when you water it. These look absolutely stunning, holding ferns or lavender, and give your porch that high-end European countryside vibe. DIYing tour of a vertical strawberry and herb garden. Vertical gardens are everywhere, and for good reason. They save space and look incredible. We're going to make a beautiful and functional vertical garden using Dollar Tree's stackable plant. If you're lucky, you can find these planters that are specially designed to stack on top of one another. If you see them, grab 3 or 4. All you have to do is fill each level with potting soil and plant your favorite herbs or strawberries in the side pocket. Stack them up and you instantly have a lush garden tower that takes up very little ground space. It's perfect for a small balcony. Not only does it look professionally done, but you'll have fresh herbs and berries right outside your door. DIYing toured plant stand. Makeover. Here's another way to get that vertical layered look that garden designers love. We're going to create a chic, tiered plant stand using something you'd never expect. Cake stands. Dollar Tree sometimes carries plastic or metal tiered serving tray. If you find them, grab them. You can stack them to create a beautiful display for smaller pots. If you can't find a tiered one, you can make your own by gluing a candlestick between 2 plates. Spray paint the entire piece in a single color like white or black. Once it's dry, arrange small potted plants like succulents on each level. It turns simple pots into a stunning centerpiece that looks like it belongs in a high-end garden shop. DIYing tour of recycled trash to treasure planters. This next idea is all about creativity. You can turn almost any container from Dollar Tree into a unique planter. Think outside the box. Grab things like their metal trash cans, plastic storage bins, or even large beverage tubs. A simple coat of matte spray paint can make a wire trash can look like a modern industrial plant. You could paint a pattern on a plastic bin to make it a one-of-a-kind statement piece. The most important step is to add drainage. Always drill a few holes in the bottom of whatever container you choose. This is your chance to get really creative and add pieces to your garden that are totally unique to you. DIYing terracotta pot wreath. Let's move on to some beautiful decor. This stunning terracotta pot wreath will give your front door a sophisticated Mediterranean feel all summer long. You'll need a wire wreath form, a bag of miniature terracotta pots, some faux succulents, and a bit of moss, all from Dollar Tree. You'll also need a hot glue gun. Start by gluing a layer of moss onto the wire frame for a green base. Then begin arranging and gluing the mini pots around the wreath. You can face them in different directions for more visual interest. Once the pots are secure, tuck in your faux succulents and more moss to fill in any gap. And what you get is a lush, textured, and incredibly chic piece of decor that looks like it cost a fortune at a boutique. DIY and 12 dried floral suncatchers. This project is so delicate and beautiful, and it's the perfect way to add artistic flair to a fence or a window. We're making sun catchers with pressed flowers. You'll need one of the double-sided glass photo frames from Dollar Tree. You'll also need some pressed or dried flowers. You can press your own from the garden or sometimes find faux options at the store. Carefully arrange the dried flowers between the two panes of glass in the frame and secure it shut. Attach a piece of twine for hanging. When the sun shines through, it illuminates the delicate flowers and casts beautiful, colorful shadows. It's like having a little piece of stained glass art in your garden. DIY and 13 decorative garden signs. Adding personalized signs is a wonderful way to add personality to your garden. Dollar Tree has a fantastic selection of blank wooden or metal signs and plaques that are the perfect canvas for this. Pick up a few signs along with some acrylic craft paint or paint pens. You can create signs for your herb garden with cute labels like "Time to Grow" or "Mint to Be." You could make a welcoming sign for your front gate or a fun sign pointing to the patio. Get creative with your lettering and add some simple painted flowers or bee designs. A quick coat of clear sealant will protect them from the weather so they can be enjoyed all season long. These little custom touches are what make a garden feel truly special. DIY and 14 planter fairy houses. This is a magical project that is sure to delight everyone. We are going to transform a simple planter into an enchanting little fairy house. Take a medium to large planter from Dollar Tree. You can turn it on its side and bury it slightly in the dirt to create a little hobbit hole. Now for the fun part, decorating. Use small pebbles to create a pathway. You can use popsicle sticks to build a tiny door and window. Cover the top of the planter with moss to create a living roof, and plant tiny flowers around it. You can even add a tiny solar-powered fairy light inside so it glows at night. It turns a boring corner of your garden into a magical scene. DIY and 15 faux succulent arrangements. Real succulents can be a bit tricky. With Dollar Tree's amazing selection of faux succulents, you can create stunning maintenance-free arrangements that look incredibly realistic. Grab a variety of different faux succulents. They have so many shapes and colors. The key to making them look real is to use a variety of textures and heights. For your container, you can use anything: a shallow bowl, a glass terrarium, or one of our faux stone pots from the earlier Arrange your succulents in the container, packing them in tightly. You can top it off with some decorative rocks or sand, also from Dollar Tree. These are perfect for an outdoor table centerpiece. You get all the beauty of a high-end succulent arrangement with none of the work. We are flying through these. That's 15 projects down, 10 to go. What do you think so far? Does this look like a luxury garden to you? Let me know in the comments if you think this next one looks more like it's from Pottery Barn or Crate and Barrel. DIY and 16 side table and ice bucket combo. This next DIY is absolutely genius for summer entertaining. It's a stylish side table that has a secret identity. It's also an ice bucket. You'll need 2 of the large plastic planters from Dollar Tree and a metal pizza pan. You'll also want spray paint in your desired color. A matte black or a dark bronze looks very high-end. First, spray paint both planters and the pizza pan. Once they're dry, flip one planter upside down. Apply a generous amount of strong glue to the bottom, and then place the second planter right side up on top, creating an hourglass shape. Let it cure completely. Now you have a side table. The pizza pan acts as a perfect lid. When you have guests over, you can fill the top planter with ice and drinks. When you're not entertaining, just pop the lid on, and it's a chic table. It's functional, stylish, and nobody will ever guess what it's made of. DIY and 17 bee and butterfly watering station. A truly luxurious garden is one that is teeming with life. Supporting our pollinators like bees and butterflies adds so much beauty and movement to your space. All you need is a shallow planter or even just a terracotta saucer. Fill it with a layer of decorative river rocks or glass gems from Dollar Tree. The rocks are key. They give the bees and butterflies a safe place to land, so they can drink without drowning. Then just add a shallow layer of water. Place it in a sunny spot near your flower. You'll be amazed at how quickly your local pollinators find it. It's a beautiful functional accent that makes your garden a healthier ecosystem. DIY and 18 DIY fountain feature. The sound of trickling water is the ultimate luxury in a garden. Store-bought fountains are incredibly expensive, but you can create the same effect for a fraction of the price. For a simple version, you'll need 3 planters or bowls of decreasing size. some decorative river rocks, and a small solar-powered water pump, which you can find affordably online. Drill a hole in the center of the top 2 planters. Stack them, feeding the pump's tubing up through the holes. Place the pump in the bottom, largest bowl, weighted down with rocks. Fill it with water, arrange the tube so it bubbles out of the top, and turn it. The water will cascade down the tiers, creating that beautiful soothing sound. It's a show-stopping feature that will make your garden feel like a 5-star resort. DIY and 19 Garden Tool Storage Solutions. A luxurious garden is a tidy garden. Dollar Tree has tons of great options for creating a stylish and functional garden tool station. You can use their wire baskets, hanging hooks, or even repurpose a mail sorter. Mount a basket on a fence to hold your gardening gloves, twine, and seed packet. Use simple S-hooks to hang your hand trowels and cultivators. For a really stylish look, you could paint all of your storage components the same color to create a cohesive, custom-built look. It's a simple change that makes a huge difference, turning clutter into curated storage. DIY 20 Decorative Stepping Stones. You can make your own custom stepping stones that look far more expensive than they are. Dollar Tree often sells round cake pans, which you can use as a mold for quick-set concrete. Before it sets, you can press in decorative items like colorful glass gems or smooth river rocks to create a mosaic effect. Or if they have plain concrete pavers, you can use strong adhesive to create your own mosaic on top. Once your designs are set, arrange your custom stepping stones to create a whimsical path through a flower bed. It's a beautiful personal touch that adds a ton of character. DIY 21 Chic Outdoor Pillows. Adding pillows to your outdoor seating makes it so much more inviting. But outdoor pillows are so expensive. Here's how to make your own for just a few dollars. Look for Dollar Tree's small fringed rugs, or their thicker textured placemats. They make fantastic pillow covers. You'll need 2 per pillow. Simply place the 2 pieces right sides out, and use a strong fabric glue to seal 3 of the edges. Let it dry completely. For the filling, you can use fiber fill, or for a super budget-friendly hack, just stuff it with plastic grocery bags. They're surprisingly weather-resistant. Glue the final side shut, and you have a gorgeous high-end looking outdoor pillow for less than $5. DIY 22 Butterfly and Bee Decorations. To go along with our Pollinator watering station, let's add some decorative butterflies and bees. These little touches add color and whimsy. Dollar Tree's craft aisle is your best friend here. You can paint small rocks to look like bumblebees or ladybugs, and nestle them among the leaves of your plants. You can also find wooden cutouts in butterfly or bee shapes that you can paint and attach to garden stakes. These little details scattered throughout the garden make the space feel full and lovingly curated. DIY 23 Elegant Hanging Basket Gardens. Hanging baskets are a classic way to add cascading color. We can elevate the standard Dollar Tree hanging basket to make it look much more lush. Start with one of their wire hanging baskets and a coconut core liner. The secret to a spectacular hanging basket is to plant it abundantly. Don't be shy. Here's a pro tip. Use a mix of plants, something tall for the middle, a thriller, something bushy to fill it out, a filler, and most importantly, something that trails over the edge, a spiller. To make it look even more professional, you can cut small slits in the side of the liner and poke smaller plants through the sides. This creates a full living ball of flowers that looks absolutely breathtaking once it fills. DIY 24 Mirrored Jar Accents. This is a simple but incredibly effective trick for adding light and sparkle to your garden. For this, you'll need some glass jars or vases from Dollar Tree and a can of mirror effect spray paint from a hardware store. This paint is magic. Simply spray the inside of the clean, dry jar. As it dries, it creates a beautiful antiqued mirror finish on the outside. You can then hang these jars from tree branches with twine or group them on a table. During the day, they'll reflect the greenery and the sky, creating beautiful shifting patterns of light. They add a touch of glamour and are one of those small details that makes a huge impact. DIY 25 Outdoor Lanterns from Picture Frames. For our final project, we are going to build a stunning high-end lantern from something you'd never guess. Picture frames. You will need 4 of the same size picture frames. Remove the backing and the glass from all of them. Then, using a strong glue, glue the 4 frames together edge to edge to form a box. Use painter's tape to hold them in place while the glue dries. Once it's sturdy, you can paint it black or bronze for a classic look. Place an LED candle or a solar-powered light inside. The result is a gorgeous, crate and barrel style lantern that is perfect as a centerpiece. It's the perfect project to cap off our luxury garden transformation. Look at this space now. By combining a little bit of creativity with some amazing affordable finds from Dollar Tree, we have truly created a luxury paradise. We've added high-end lighting, designer-inspired planters, and beautiful personal detail. Creating a luxurious garden doesn't have to cost a fortune. It's about seeing the potential in simple things and transforming them into something beautiful. Get ready for your neighbors to ask where you've been shopping. I really hope this has inspired you. If you enjoyed this video and these ideas, please give it a thumbs up. It really helps my channel out. And don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on my future budget-friendly videos. Check out this video on the screen for even more DIY inspiration. Thank you so much for watching, and happy creating.